Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Tom Newsley. You watch my channel, Mr. 14, and I'm here doing a review of Southern Charm Season 6, Episode 6. Alright, this is not going to be a long review. Alright, Patricia Darling was driving around with her butler, and the butler was driving her to McDonald's. She said she got three guilty pleasures: McDonald's burger, Costco hot dogs, and Taco Bell. And she went to get a thing. She would get a cheeseburger with no tomato, not on tomato, cheeseburger with no ketchup on it. And it's funny that she had a freaking thing behind the seat to bring down and had champagne. I was like, I know, get some fast food and some freaking drink in the back seat and eating it like there's no tomorrow. I was like, darling, you so funny. So she said she would have rather have that, but trying to get in some fancy thing at somewhere else. So I'd rather have this guilty pleasures now. And she said, "Don't tell Whitney I had a burger." All right. So that was that. I like Patricia Darling because she's just so bougie. Just like the freaking high up bougie type woman. Like she knows what she likes. She had the high status, high class, and now to do it. She got a butler. She eat a thing in the dining table, whatever. So Shep and Cameron talked a little bit, and Shep is, I think, preparing his house for pictures and stuff like that because I think he might be selling, and then he was trying to think about getting another place to look at. And he looked at the houses, but he was thinking about getting a loft that built from ground up. I don't know why everybody in the motherfucker want to start building shit in the ground up for that whatever reason they want to build things on their own, which is a lot of money, especially if you don't know what's the hell going on. He think it's gonna be easy. So I said, no, it's not gonna be easy. There's a lot of things going on, landscaping, and architect, and everything. It's a lot of shit going on to building a house for you to say, oh, it's gonna be that easy. I said no. So that's not gonna happen. And then they talk about a little bit about the Danny and Catherine situation that had Catherine just dropped Danny like it was a bad habit and just went off, and he did apologize to Catherine and said he said some things, but she didn't hear the last thing, but he was talking to her a little bit, kind of rude. But at the same time, Catherine was on one that night anyway, so and it's with about Catherine, so they let that go. Sorry. So Catherine was talking about some. She's had some fine china and some fine wine. Fine china dishes my grandma gave me to make that tradition to have home cooked meals and cook another thing, and we sit down at the table and have a prayer and have family dinner. So she gave it to me when she passed away for that continued tradition. So the home cooked meal and put it on the plates and have family and whatever over and cook. So she had her date Joe over, and all that we know, we got a freaking doorbell ring, and it was a freaking takeout. And it's like, oh, I haven't got to that point yet. I just been watching. I said, yeah, don't try to play it off. You know how to cook when you don't cook, girl. Shit. Try to put it on. I said, you gonna take out, better you better get some freaking plastic plates or something like that. Put it on there. Shit, wasting your fine dishes for freaking food where you ordering out for. I said, oh, wow, Catherine. So she invited Joe over. They had a little talk. She said, at first I wasn't interested in Joe, but until he started talking to me, we started to have a common ground and started understanding each other. We have commonality. So I was like, okay, cool. So they talked, they had a little date. It was nice and cute. All right, so Austin, Craig, and Shep went to go get shopping for the camping trip. Because they decided to take Austin mind off of Madison because, Austin broke up with Madison. They haven't been talking. It was no communication. There was no back and forth. There was no poking as of yet. They said no, they can't do that. You can't give it openly open it for her to come in and slide right in. You need to say cut it, shut it down, and that's what it's supposed to be. All right, so they're not talking right now. All right, so they wanted to go on a camper trip. Craig gonna get an RV, and they're gonna go to freaking Tennessee to the mountain area and camp in woods, whatever, and have enjoy themselves. I mean, I remember when I was young, I used to camp and stuff like that here and there, but I'm not really that much outdoor like camping type of person. But let's just sit down with a fire, cook little burgers and franks and s'mores and stuff. That's cool and everything. And it's in the cabin, but all that bugs and making a tent and stuff like that, no, we could no. I don't know up in that RV that's in making a tent there. But that was that. It was just a thing, and they also had a call for his business partner to to take some of his freaking beer to the trip. because he's in the beer business, but it's not doing that much well. But it is, he could take some, but now he only got 3 cases of it, so it's not much of he could take to the trip. I said, oh, okay. I like, so then we get Chelsea and Madison beating up. Madison's the ex-wife, ex-girlfriend of Austin, and Chelsea was the ex-girlfriend of freaking Austin as well. So they both bonding, and Madison talk about her shop and how there's a lot going on, and when she used to be moving out, she had more time to do her things and stuff like that. But now she really don't have much time because she don't really have renting the booth, so she had to work 6 days a week. That's a lot of money, but she owns a whole hairstylist, a whole hair business. So you do have to put in a lot of work into getting that business blooming to make money. And so Chelsea say, you know what? What are you thinking if we could do a partnership together and have a business together? And Madison thought about it a little bit. She said, that was look like sound like a good idea to do. So hey, let's do it. Shit like that. We need to sit down. Look, we need to sit down and talk about things, the budget, what we need to do, what we will do and stuff, and have a sit down. But he said we will also take it if we get together and do business. He said, I don't know. He probably won't take that well. I feel that same way. I was like, so yeah. So Naomi, Danny, and Liza met up, and they went to horse riding, and this is the first time they seen her after Patricia Darling party, and she was all on board. She was overcompensated. She would talk about her stuff. She said, "It's not my fault. I'm so young and beautiful, and I went to college and stuff like that." And she was doing a lot. She was saying a lot. She was doing a lot at that party. So they went to sit down, talk to her, and that thing they went horse riding. I went to horseback riding one time. It was fun. It was my first time experiencing that riding a horse, and it was really good. It was a horse ranch too. I went on a trip when I camped, and the camp leader paid for me to get a horse ride, and she said, "Yeah, do it, do the trip, do it." And I went, and I had a good time. So I did that, and basically they was sitting down talking. No, they was riding the horses, and then they stopped, and it's like, yes, you was doing a lot, and she realized that she was probably doing much. Maybe it come off course as being overconfident, as being a stuck up, and maybe because she was being friendly, but sometimes her friendliness came off course warm, so it was like, okay, that's messed up. So um, later on, but then they talk about the party and stuff like that, and how Catherine, because Danny brought up that Catherine dropped her like a bad habit, and I said, yeah, that's crazy, messed up. And they said, wow, they said had Catherine drop Danny like that, like dismiss her, because they said Catherine has a habit of doing that, like she if you get on good, bad side and she don't really care for you, she was to drop you. And if I had Dana being her good friend for all this long ass time, just to drop her like that, that's kind of heartening, um, kind of messed up. But Eliza put it in this perspective that she knew Catherine before all this going on before Thomas, and Catherine was a sweetheart. But now when she had with Thomas, she understand because her father was like that. They was like they the alpha people. Every time they walk in the room, everybody focus on them, and y'all, especially to y'all is basically a they shadow. They the person, they the alpha person, they the person that everybody watch, and y'all just in the sidelines. So it's like you, it feel like you overshadow, feel like you're not there. And so when they the bigger, larger of life personalities, and with you there, it's like sometimes it changes you. So Catherine has to change mindset after times. Like time is going through something, so she's trying to get her thing together, and the fact that it's very turmoil and she don't want to go through a lot of stress, so she's lashes out and dropping her friends. And that's not good to do all that because these are people you need in your corner, right? So she said she understand her a little bit about that because she was like that dad and she had to understand things dynamic that is different that now you in the forefront, you want to get out there, you want to let people know that hey, I'm here, so like that. So that was that. And also Liza said she wanted to do happiness because she could almost die. She did that. She was supposed to be in that plane that crashed, and luckily it didn't happen that way. So now she had a different outlook. She don't want to. argue with people. She wanna hold no grudges. She wanna like with people that she's with. So when she dies, she be respected and it won't be any issues or animosity before she passed away. All right, so the RV trip, it was a disaster. It was crazy. It was all guys on the trip: Whitney, Shep, Austin, and Craig. That there. The RV, there was no. It was like a rundown RV broke down, so like that. Craig went there. They all met at Craig house. They was there. They took 8 hours to get to the campsite. They was talking a little bit. Whitney wanted to see the screenshots, and honestly, I ain't gonna show you no screenshots till you admit that you had slept with Catherine. Because Catherine already admitted to the girls that he slept with you. She slept with you. So why you just can't say yes? I slept with her. Like, what is so hard to say that? All right, so they was talking and all that stuff. They did a little guy talk about Madison and said you need to get laid. They said, oh, I don't need to get laid and stuff. He said, yes, you do. And that little guy thought they were drinking beers and stuff. They got to the campsite. They didn't really bring enough wood. So they brought a little bit of wood. I said, damn, if you go cook a fire, you need to bring a lot of wood. So they did that. They had to get some more. Craig and Austin went to get something. And basically, what the thing, Shep and thinking Whitney was playing around and clowning Craig, because Craig claimed that he's this freaking awesome chef and cook and don't know what the hell he was doing most of the time. It's like putting salt oil on the burger in the open flames instead of seasoning beforehand, stuff. And Whitney being leaving and said, "Oh, I don't eat this. I eat corn and stuff." It was a lot going on. So it comes to the point that Craig got sensitive in his feelings. He said he going to RV, he going to sleep. He's not having it. So they said you need to apologize and make peace with Craig. It's like, come on, we're supposed to be here. So Austin said, I thought it was supposed to be a trip to get me mine off of Madison, and that's not happening. I said it's not happening to me either, y'all. So that was that. It wasn't much about this episode. So please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me what you think about this episode, and I'll see y'all next week. Peace.